of the dock. We are the power of the branch line, main line, any type of line you want to use. Here on the Carlowy River, we can do what the bigger engine can't do because we want to go. Here, come, pretty well sometime. You'll see soon enough. All aboard the Carlowy Express. Leave the station now. So here on the Coldingfell Mountain Railroad, we have to climb up a big hill. You'll see
Sorry guys, I have to kind of rush the intro.
climb up every single day. Period. Here on Yarrowcare Manager, we have to take a lot of tourists. Every single day of the week, we're a busy tourist railroad. So come along with us sometime. Time for a fun journey on our little line. These are the stories of the island.
It was another busy day for us here on Southern. As usual, the Fat Controller was giving his order to us. We have a business engine, he boomed. Now, Gordon, you and Molly take the breath planes. One problem, sir. What, Molly, is it? I don't know how to pull passengers. Edward. Yes, sir? Yes, sir? Can you help Molly? Sure. So Gordon and Molly, you two work together on this assignment. Gordon, do I have your understanding? What was that, sir? Sir, I'm sorry, I was still waking up. Oh, do you not hear anything I said? Said the Fat Controller. I didn't. Repeat that. Gordon, after I was done repeating it to Gordon, I turned my attention to James. I've never taken any passengers or the express. Molly replied out loud to the Fat Controller. That's the job for Edward then. Edward. Yes, sir? I want you to help Molly with that net prank. Okay. Now, Edward. Now, you two? Yes? Heavy freight. About you, James. Man, every time I try to have a cup of tea, yes, I get a phone call from a station master. Today, but sir, it wasn't my fault that I know it wasn't your fault, but until I can sort everything out, I'm sorry, but James, you have but my shiny red coat, sir. Not my problem. Now, Gordon, be nice to also the busy engines. What, Fat Controller? Now, before I leave, there's actually a visiting engine coming. Her name is Rebecca. She will visit the island later today. Okay, so the mainline crew got their orders. As the Fat Controller ran, because he was taking jogging lessons. Gordon, I forgot to mention. Yes, you and Molly will take. FYI, guys, I'm actually watching the promos to find the dialogue I need. You and Molly will both take turns hauling the breath. Indeed. Well then, once your driver come, get those pistons pumping. And Molly was saying, I've never hauled any. I've been a shunter most of the time. Sure, I'm sure Edward will help out with that, right, Edward? Indeed, I will, Fat Controller. Now go back to the Farquhar boys. I will. As the Fat Controller ran to the Farquhar boys' shed, Perth, Thomas, anything Clarabelle for you? Guys, I decided to cut out a part of the promo where James says, but sir, that wasn't me, that was a careless engine. And that's seen in the Fat Controller's office. He will be seen later in the office in the same story, but yeah, I thought I'd remove that part and actually remake that entire. And also, yes, that goods contract, I'm gonna go back there to mention after I'm done. Thomas, yeah, Fat Controller. Edward, anything Clarabelle for you? Sure. Same thing, drivers, yeah. Percy, can you do a big favor for me? Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Because I moved Duck at station pilot last year, a while back, Duck moved from his pilot duties at NAFTA to run the Little Western. I have no pilot engine. So, can you pick up being the pilot? Sure, why not, Fat Controller? And also, so, you don't, that's going to be your jobs. Besides the mail, and Thomas, your other jobs are going to be coal deliveries and Percy, yeah? I got a call from I got a call that they need more oil for the new crushers up at the Farquhar Quarry. Right. So can you handle that? Sure, why not? Now for you, Toby. B? Yes, sir? Hold on, I will find out. I'm gonna make some. Basically, same as always. Your jobs are same as always. Yes, sir. Now, Toby. B. I know that you're too old to be a station pilot. What? I understand, sir. Listen, I don't know what to do with you, Toby. I mean, you're too old to work, but yet and I receive £5 million every couple months from the National Railway Museum in York. I don't know what to do with you. Just let me think on it, okay? Okay, Fat Controller, but you know the last time I moved was a few months ago when we got that new crusher, and I'm thinking of you for it. Right. Well, I have to go tell the rest of my engine what to do. Would be really useful. As the Fat Controller literally ran back and James said, you have to start on. I want to see the wheels on the rails and stuff. Now, James, sorry about this, but I took you off of the passenger stuff because of how you've been lately to the coaches. I'm thinking some freight might. Oh, okay. Now you all know what your jobs are. So when your driver get here, pop away and be really useful. Guys, I know I have an episode normally where the character joins. That's not gonna happen. There's only Molly. This is the episode where she actually earns her berth at the Timothy's. Now, I will be in my office if you need me. As the Fat Controller walked away to his office. Yes, Fat Controller? I'm busy looking for your paperwork and stuff. To put you back into rotation, I have to find your appropriate form. Sir, does that mean I'm trying to find Toby's paperwork that Mr. Starr had signed years ago. So, good luck with that, sir. I might not do it all today. As the vacuum controller looked for Toby paperwork in the second office, he said, But then he asked the station master where all. But then he looked and turned out every paperwork of an engine that was kept at a secret sorting office that's impossible to get into now. As the Fat Controller said, found out from the station master that whenever you or Mr. Starr bought an engine, my cousin worked for the solar board, so my cousin knows whenever you or Mr. Starr bought an engine back then, it goes to a warehouse, and the warehouse tell me the number to call. Shit, sadly they didn't give me a number. As the Fat Controller continued to look for, he called a lot of sorting offices all over the island. But then he remembered that it would be engine related. He called the only one that had an engine, and there he found Toby's paperwork. It had been misfiled for decades. But being how the paperwork was incomplete when the document was signed, the Fat Controller didn't know what to do. He said, but then he ring. Hello, hon. Toppy. Yes, his real name is Sir Toppy Pat, by the way. What? Are you forgetting our vacation to Bluff Cove? No, I have not. Can I only go back to the house first? I mean, I first tried to find an engine. As the Fat Controller looked over. As the Fat Controller left his office. And by the way, that is the bomb point of the game. The Fat Controller's office. As the drivers and crews came in, what were your orders from the Fat Controllers? They all said before. Gordon said, "Oh, me and Molly are about to take." As Gordon laughed, where is the order, sir? The Fat Controller never told us. And Gordon. But then Henry said, "Come on, little Molly. This is going to be fine," Gordon replied to a driver. Now, what were the Fat Controller's orders? The Fat Controller told me something to rotate with Molly. I didn't listen to him. Oh no. They always keep a copy of the paperwork that the Fat Controller signed when he gives you engine jobs. Oh no, oh, dignity that I have to share my lovely breast with a gift for nothing like Molly, he said. think that... What did you say, Gordon? I didn't hear you. I mean, oh, wonderful. It would be lovely to share my breath with Molly. That what I thought you said. Hold on, I will pick up my orders. I know that the fact control. I know that the type of train that you are, Gordon, the controller of the railroad, gives them orders. But the drivers don't have a physical copy of their people? Hold on, Gordon. Let me go get it first. Gordon said... Gordon and the driver left him. And my driver left to go get some paperwork. Meanwhile, I was just sitting there waiting, saying, "Oh, the indemnity. How lovely would it be if I only get to pull one breath while she at the rat." A fireman? Man? And my fireman said nothing. Back to me. I said, "Fireman, man, are you not even hearing me? Wait for the driver." My driver came back a minute or two later with the paperwork saying, "Okay, Gordon, now that I received the appropriate form, we can start working." As I said, I know what they say. The paperwork says. I saw them. I heard the order by the fact controller himself when he was at her shed earlier this morning. And then when he was debriefing us on it. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I found the paperwork on it. As Gordon said, as he was backing up, saying, "Oh, the indemnity. What's the indemnity for this time, Gordon?" said the driver. "Oh, the indemnity." As Gordon, backed down onto my train, I said, "Remember, Molly's death. Remember Molly's death." As I was too happy to listen to what my driver was saying. That you have to take turns hauling me breath. As I was too happy to be rushing through the stations. I'm going on my top speed of 101 miles. My top speed is 101 miles per hour. As I was just too happy puffing to remember what the fact and forward. But only one thing stopped my breath. It would appear to be glitching. As the fact controller was not even there, so that what prevented me from just powering on through the Vickers town. Right, don't worry, guys. Yes, this episode is gonna be extra long. They have the Fat Controller will be shown still in vacation clothes at Gordon, remember that you need to give the print over to Molly when we get to the remember we have to give the print to Molly for the next run. As I was too busy working, and my drivers and all the signals, but yeah. As I said, I'm right on time. Right on time. Hopefully Molly is. As I said, never. Come on, Gordon. A nice long run will cheer you up. My driver tries to as I said, man, I'm halfway to Vickerstown already. I'm at Kildane right now. I'm at Kildane already. Remember, when we get back to Nafford, give the print to Molly. As I didn't hear anything. Except for the sounds of a guard blowing whistle, so waving a green flag. That's all I heard. When I heard, and then off I went. Yes, I'm gonna make this extra long. As I passed by the Duke and Duchess of Mossford's summer house, I saw my brother-in-law, Spencer, there. As I continue, as I don't stop at this station, that means that I have a, you know what I do stop at? The airport. I do indeed stop at the airport. But Molly was still learning. I'm only gonna after I reach Vickerstown. This is basically what's gonna happen before going reach. Well, Gordon is the press engine. As I told my path, as I wanted to stop at a regular station I always stop at when I'm heading towards Vickerstown. As I always stop right here. Hold on. As I always stop at Croven's gate. Then I don't stop until I reach Vickers Town. As I was seeing engines that were brought by the factory floor. Don't worry, this episode, I'm making it extra long. Because I only wanted to show, I didn't want an episode titled Gordon and the Express to ever happen. So this is kind of based on an episode I've also wanted to do. Just show Gordon going to Vickers Town. But being how far the journey takes, as then as I didn't know that I didn't know that the suspension bridge needed to be repaired. No, he doesn't stop at this station. I'm sorry guys, this video is longer than, but you know, I'm going to cut out more parts like that from now on in a future story. As I was nearly approaching Vickers Town, my coal was almost out, my steam was barely bright, but I continued until then I saw the buffer. As I stopped slowly into Vickerstown Station, right on time. As I prepare myself for the long trip back home. As I prepare myself for the long trip back to home. That's basically everything to know about how it works. What station to stop at, who to pick up, stuff like that. Do you understand now, Molly? I still don't get it. But things. Shouldn't Gordon have been back by now? An hour ago, yes, he should have been back by now. No, I can't answer the fact controller because I just came back. Shouldn't he be back by now? Yeah, Gordon. Yes, he should have been back by now. That's so weird. Gordon is always on time. You know what, Molly? Can you follow me? 2? Sure. As I decided to follow Edward to where the Why is he not back yet? Well, you're gonna see many parts of our... Hold on. Let's increase my... Drivers? Yes, Edward? Well... I don't want to end the story with Molly starting to take the express. And Atlee, those others are going to be Atlee Foundation for future episodes of Iron Man. Now, this is not for Station Molly. It looks so big. Well, no, not as big as I remember it. Well, that's good. Not as big as you remember it. But who normally put the bread coaches away? Gordon, when he get back from Vickerstown. No, because I'm noticing something wrong. Gordon not back from Vickerstown, Edward. There seems to be a problem again with that Edward model. And Molly was just left on her own while Edward went to go find the Fat Controller. Like, not knowing that Edward would not be back with the fact, as she decided to take matters into her own buffers. And decided to prove her worth to the Fat Controller. As she was so worried about the Fat Controller, finding out that she has a wheel slip problem, and as the signalman that just said, "Stop!" What? There somehow, as they didn't hear why, and the signalman said, "Don't." Don't go. You can't go all the way to Vickertown. The bridge. The bridge is out of order. And yet, Molly going towards it. Oh no. Well, that's a story for another time. Only in the very next episode. Well, in the next Standard Gauge Focus one. Now the name of this episode might be a little confusing to you, so before I start the credits, let me clarify. This is episode number 11 out of only a 26 episode long season. I was going to constantly have Gordon but then I changed my mind before filming, so I was going to have Gordon be on this line and Molly be on the other, but then I thought against it.
This episode was really fun to create. So let's look back on what the characters did this episode. Until next Tuesday, stay for another episode of These Are Stories of the Island. Remember guys, stay awesome. Along with next Tuesday, see it. Until next Tuesday, I'm out. Until next Tuesday, another Crazy Island story will not happen until next Tuesday. So, let's look back on what the characters did this season. And also see you next Tuesday as well. So, see you next Tuesday for Duncan and Rusty, which is an odd period of the show. So, see you next Tuesday. So, until then, it's so crazy, man. This episode's basically done. And let's see you next Tuesday, I'm out. See, and let's give a shout out to the character in question. Thank you to whoever